What's up, KS? Peace. What's up? I hope that you guys are listening to my music. And if you are, great. If not, that's okay. At the end of the day, it's just a little thing I've been doing. It's a little hobby and such. Well, anyway, there's this catchy song I want to talk to you about. Like I mentioned, I did write it. Now, this one, I wrote it in perspective of the Latinos, my Latinos in this country, where we live. I was born in the United States. I was born here, but I do come from a background where my parents were actually born in Nicaragua. My father was kicked out of his country in the military. He was in the military. He was kicked out of his country after the downfall of Somoza. Right, so he was kicked out. So he actually came here with political asylum. So he did come here by plane legally. My mom, however, she did come crossing borders. So she was, she took months to get here. She didn't want to come here in the first place, but something happened in her personal life I'm not going to get into. That she decided, okay, let me go. So when she got here, she got to Texas, and that's where she met my dad. About a year after she came, about a year and a half or so after she came, she became pregnant with me. But they came to Florida. I was born in Florida. I was born in Miami, Florida. So that's I am. But anyway, this poem I wrote. I put myself in the shoes of a Latino immigrant. Even though, like I said, I am Latino, but I'm not an immigrant. I did this for two things. One, I just thought, let me just write about things going on, whatever. I'm not going to get into politics. This is not a political channel. I really don't follow politics as well. So, and as well, I did part of a challenge that a friend of mine said, we call him Paisa because he is from Medellin. And from Medellin, they call him Paisa. But he's the only Colombian that we have that I was actually born in Medellin, I think. Or our group of friends, whatever. He is from Colombia. He lives in Colombia. So he told me, why don't you do a poem about this? So I'm like, okay, sure, why not? It's a challenge. Like I said, if you guys have any challenges, anything you guys want me to write about, I can write about that too. A lot of times I feel inspired, so I write about something I see, something I feel, or even including challenges. So not all the poems or not all the stuff I've been writing come from what I've experienced. Some come from like challenges, some come from. But I figure like this one would be something good to talk about as well. So let me read the poem real quick. I did do it in English, so I was looking for the right sound for it. And because it is Latino, I do express myself better in English, in Spanish. Yeah, I do express myself better in English. That's why I wrote it in English. Spanish, don't quote me on grammar. Spanish, I cannot do Spanish grammar to save my life. So I am going to just go like this. All right. Sorry, is that I am in a place I don't need you guys to see exactly who I'm working with. Anyway, the poem I wrote is called More Than What You Say We Are. Más de lo que ves. I did two rap and reggaeton, but I'm gonna read the poem overall. The reggaeton is the one I'm gonna post. That was the one that I posted. It's more catchy, it's more better that way. So the poem goes like this. Commander-in-Chief, I'm here for a friendly debate. Definitely not here to holler at you. You see, I come from a complicated family, an historic past that saw difficult homes, one with abuse and neglect, with strikes marks on body. Still expecting them to succeed. We are more than what you've said. We rise before the sun, with our parents on steel-toed boots, walking on that broken pavement. Our roots continue building this country, but yet we get questioned if we really belong. As a young blood growing up, we were told, no digas que no puede, or we were told, métele con ganas. So we were always expected to be something of ourselves. Yet here we remain being called illegal. We call it survival. That's all we do. Yet you expect our children to stand to the flag on Pledge of Allegiance without caring why we do it. They do not even know they've forgotten about us. We are painted as lifeless creatures. We are the ones building a history for future generations to hold on to. It was not our idea to struggle. We just had to learn how to weave through it. We are more than what you say we are, more than the labels given to us, more than our names. You call it being illegal. We call it being able to survive. You say it's just a border on the other side. We see our ancestors being stuck and unable to cross. We have no advantage. We struggle hard for what we want to be. We have doctors, dreamers, builders of tomorrow within our clan. Yet we do it without any advantage. We start from scratch. Do you think that's fair? Our history continues to fight against the so-called white privilege, even though this country that was once stolen. Nonetheless, we continue to be part of the story that cannot be rewritten. We are dreamers. We are more than what you say we are. We are the same early morning, late afternoon, and in between moments. And all the same, we're that hope that refuses to die. We will not guests, not strangers. Apparently, we are a problem many face. When all we try to do is survive. You can no longer define us, because in the end, we are the ones defining this country. Our precious White House was built by an immigrant. And wait, isn't your wife an immigrant too? You still identify us as criminals, drug addicts, or any other label you want to give us. And yet, we remain identifying a country that is not so welcoming. We can never change who we are. Forget white privilege. This is something bigger. This is who we are. When I played that song, so get this. My wife is not really listening to any of my music or any of my work. I don't know why. And listen, I've played it in the car. I've done multiple things in the car to play it. And she really doesn't really listen to anything of the song, right? So I played it in the car, and then I saw my wife dancing to it, making my children laugh. And then she looks at me and she says, did something you write led to this? I'm like, yes, that's what I did. I wrote that. I mean, not the actual how the song goes. Of course, remember, my poetry inspires these songs. So my poetry, I kind of guide my poetry into, creating this music, this outlet. This is an outlet for me, so I kind of like to do this a lot. So my wife looks at me, you write? I'm like, yeah, I did. I'm like, who? So she liked it. I shared it with what we have. I have 2 family groups I shared it with. All of them liked it. My auntie Alba, she was like, at the base of I shared it, across platforms. And es más de lo que ves. The picture itself, so the poster I chose for it is impactful as well because it shows Latinos and Illinois and stuff. All right. My mom, on the other hand, she listened to it. And then the next day when I played it, I said, "What? I hope you're not saying anything bad to Trump." I'm like, "Mom," and I told my mom, you clearly did not listen to the song. I never insulted the president. I never said anything. I was just, saying something come from the heart." And she's like, "Well, I don't want you to get in trouble." I'm like, Well, first and foremost, we have the Bill of Rights, guys. We do have our rights as citizens of this great country. But then again, but if you haven't listened to the song, if you know Spanish and you have not listened to the song, please listen to the song. It's really catchy, it's great, it's powerful, it's awesome. And like I said, that song does come from that poem. I did need to translate it myself in order to create something like that, because the thing is, I use Google Translate to translate my work when I wanted to be translating something else, right? So that's what I do. It actually came out a lot better than what I expected it to become. So which is why I really loved it. I really wanted to share with you guys. So go on and remember, this actually did come from a challenge that was given to one of my friends. So if you guys want to If you guys want to listen to it, go ahead and listen to it. It's an amazing song. I'll be posting more videos as we go along. The videos I'm posting on YouTube is gonna be directly involving my poetry. I will try to put some audio songs here and there, but now that I'm actually posting these on platforms like Apple Music, Amazon Music, Spotify, YouTube Music, whatever you use for music, you're gonna listen to the songs there with a better picture for that song. Because the thing is, I just get a random picture when I go to YouTube, obviously clearly, but what it is. I'm not gonna make this video longer. I have already made it long enough. So guys, I do want to wish you the best of your Thursday. We are April 2nd right now. So have yourself a wonderful day, and enjoy the rest of your day today and your weekend. Peace. KS out.